Right, we are live. Good evening, everybody, or whatever time of the day or night it is when you watch this, if you watch this. Hello, hello, hello. Gonna get right down to business. Say hello to my creepers. And speaking of creepers, a special hello to Klersky the Creeper. I saw him around tonight in a couple of streams. To see Klersky the Creeper. Creeper. Hello to all the other creepers, though, too. Hello to my stalkers. K-Dog, my favorite stalker. Got to see him today, too. But, hello to all the stalkers. Hello to all the lurkers. Lurk on. Lurk on. Hello to each and every troll, which is placed lovingly on my prayer list. Hello to all the people who are part of the Thumbs Down crew. Hello to everyone who comes by this evening. Hello, Paula, Higher Truth, and hello to all those who may or may not watch the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to pick up where we left off last night, continue with our watercolor study, Mellowf'art therapy. Jim Adams, hot diggity dog. Jim, good to see you. Paula, always nice to see you too, by the way. Yes, of course, I love the blue. I do love the blue. I love the blue on both of you. So how about that? Yeah, you've been busy, I bet. You're a busy kind of Jim Adams kind of guy. I'm glad you weren't too busy to come and see me tonight. Don't mind me, I'm just going to go ahead and start doing what I'm meaning to do here. So talk away. Even if it's just us, we'll have us a good time. I like it when it's a little quieter and more intimate. That's perfectly fine. I don't need a big crowd all the time. It's nicer to get to talk to people when there's not so many people, trying to talk at the same time. I appreciate the smaller crowd sometimes. Mercy Lopez. Hello, Mercy. Thank you for coming on by. It's always nice to see you, Mercy. I've got to scramble and get more of these done and at least put in a few presentable little frames in time for my art show. Because I will be able to sell some things, and Lord knows I could, use the money. I've got to put prices on some of these things and take full advantage of the opportunity to have them out in the open for people to see and possibly buy in a, hanging up type setting. So I'm looking very forward to that. It's been a long time since I've had my work hung up in a show. It's happened, it's just been a long time. Nice to be able to get to do that again. So how is everybody? Hope you guys had a productive, fun, busy, not scary, not painful, good kind of day. Had to run around and do some things. Am I going to do a video of my art show? Well, certainly. Absolutely. Well, I'm not having like a formal, like reception or anything like that. To my knowledge, I'm not. I don't know if that'll change or not. But at least it's going to be a show in as much as my work's going to be up on display in the same place for a month with full artist statements and little price tags and all of that. So I'm all right, Mercy, hanging in here by the grace of God. I'll live through this buggy, moldy craziness apartment about one more week, and the transitional housing, much nicer apartment will be ready for us. So that's good news. Very good news. Hey, Troy, yay! I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Troy. Looking good in blue, Troy, I must say. Troy is part of Maurice's wrench crew. I hope you're doing well, Troy. I'm always looking forward to your next sharing of the word. Your scriptures are always so timely. It's always just one I exactly need to hear just at that time. Good evening, Bobby. Hello, hello. How are you, Bobby? What's going on? Well, thank you, Carrie Bridges. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got to try and crank out a few more pieces to sell. I want to have some pieces listed with price tags to sell and not just have pieces that are already owned by other people in my art show next month. So, got to have more pieces available. What? What? Oh no. Oh Lord. Oh no. Bobby fell out of bed. I won't ask. I'm sure there's a hell of a story. You can tell me later. Boy, I know I can sympathize. There's always something stupid going on. Well, I'm sorry, Bobby. We won't ask. If you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. You can just tell me later what happened. If you want to, if you want to. If you want to talk about it, you know where to find me. Oh, good Lord. Well, stop falling out of bed. Oh, mercy. That's so nice of you to be concerned. Yeah, I know she needs to be careful. And if you knew her history, you'd know that she's had quite the rough time with accidents and getting hurt and stuff. And, you know, I just feel bad. It's like the poor lady can't even lay in bed. It's something stupid, you know? The car coming through your bedroom wall had nothing to do with you being a klutz. And that's exactly what was in my mind when I said that statement. And boy, yeah, the car crashing into the apartment. You have to tell that story to everyone sometime. Holy shit. I shit you not, laying in your own bed and here comes a car crashing through your bedroom wall. Okay, Troy, I am not in the new place yet, my dear. What's going on is Coalition of Care set us up in this crappy, moldy, cockroachy, buggy, spidery, everything in it apartment for just a short amount of time until the Coalition of Housing, transitional housing became available. That will be next week. So I have one more week to fight off everything in here and deal with my asthma acting up from the mold and all the, oh my God, oh Lord. So one more week of this and this craziness, and then in a nicer place, which is transitional, not permanent, but for a much longer period of time to give us time to appropriately look around for a place that's suitable for Diana and Jason and everything. So that's what's going on. One more step on the way. One more week until at least I don't have to live like some kind of, oh my God. I'm on constant watch for everything, you know, anything that bites, crawls. I've got to constantly spray back for mold. It's craziness. But we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Plus, it's poor week, you know how it is, and Jesus. So, I don't mean it in a bad way. What I do mean is Jesus always makes a way for us to make it to the end of the month. So, I should turn that around to something good. Yes, Jesus is good and does help me make it to the end of the month. You know, poor week. Everybody knows how that is. And I'm trying very hard to gets as many pieces made for the art show next month, since I am allowed to put price tags on them and sell them, so I'm excited about that. Things are still looking up overall. The bumps in the road in life are meant to discourage us. I'm not going to let it. I'm just going to keep on keeping on, and by the grace of God, we're here day by day, and we'll get through it. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We're gonna make it. Hello, Moo Moo. Aw, hi, honey. I'm glad you're here. Lurk away, darling. Lurk away. Say hi to Bobby. Bobby had a rough day too, Moo Moo. She said don't ask. It involved her falling out of bed, and that was enough said, so. And Moo Moo has to hear the story sometime of the car crashing through Bobby's bedroom wall. Wow. Not recently. This was a long time ago, but that's a hell of a story, so. Ever have that happen to you, Moo Moo? Laying in bed, minding your own business, then boom, here comes a car crashing. Yeah, wow. I've got to say, and no, knock on wood, I don't want it happening to me, but that one is not on my list of shit I've had to live through. I've got enough on my list I've had to go through and live through, and stuff I wouldn't wish on anybody, but the vehicle coming through the wall of where I'm living or sleeping, yeah, no thanks. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Well, hello, Kitschy. How are you, darling? There. I just turned you blue, Kitschy, like I fucking said I fucking would. Because fucking Aaron showed me how to fucking do it on this phone. I don't know why I said that 4 times, sorry, but I've promised Kitschy forever and ever, and I thought I had to wait until I had a tablet or something, but Aaron was kind enough to show me how to do it on my phone, so there we are. So, sorry, Kitschy, please forgive me. And Kitschy, is it okay? I still have the little floral painting I did for you. But I have an art show coming up in August, and I would love to be able to use that in the show. Is that okay to hang on to that for the show before I send that off to you? Ma'am. And there's the guy who taught me how to do what I just did, Mr. Life with Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Okay, thank you, Kitschy. I wanted your permission before I used it for the art show in August. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Aaron, I was just telling Kitschy that you showed me how to do the moderator thing from my phone. I can't thank you enough. I've used it several times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cousin Margie Jones, hello. One of the newest finds of the Internet Jones Cousins Syndicate, as I like to call it. She plugs right in there with Catfish and Magic and Claire. And speaking of Cousin Claire, I just heard from her here recent too, so gotta keep tabs on all those Joneses. Yes, Mark, say hello to Cousin Margie. Good to see ya. Yes, Moo Moo, be nice to Bobby. She had a shit day too. You both be nice to each other. You guys had rough days, so. Good to see everybody. I'm just throwing a little more color on here, and I should be able to put water on this tonight. I'm trying very hard to come up with as many pieces as I can sell and take to the art show and all of that. Just goddamn poor week is also really fucking sucks, I mean, oh my God, mercy. Yeah, scary, 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 scary. Scary stuff. I can't even imagine having something. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Oh Lord. Oh my. Well, Kitschy, I'm glad you came by. I've been wanting to get you modded, and thank you for letting me use the painting, hon. I appreciate it. Big Tiny and Goldilocks. Whom do I have the pleasure of? Is it Big Tiny? Big Tiny, is that you? Yay, it's Big Tiny! Everyone say hello to Big Tiny and Goldilocks. Friends of mine out in California, and we are both friends with BR Fam TV, Joey, Mr. Smash, smash, smash that like button himself. How you doing, Big Tiny? How's Goldilocks? What's going on? Oh my God, Tiny, get the hell out of California. It's gonna go, buddy. It's gonna go. You gonna go with it? The hell out of there. Grab Joey and the folks and just pile everybody in a truck and get the F out of California. Do it. Oh my God, you scared me out there. I would not be there for, oh my God. No, thank you. That place is gonna go, go, go. Nice to see everybody. Everybody knows each other by now. I would certainly hope so. Pardon me, I keep bumping into this. It's gonna go, Big Tiny. I don't want to think of you guys in a big cataclysm, but I hate to tell you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, well, Kitschy, thank you, please, for coming. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, and I'm glad I got to get that off my mind and off my chest and off my list, and you are taken care of, and thank you, Aaron, for helping me with that. Good night, Kitschy. We'll see you soon. Thank you for letting me use that painting. Thank you, Aaron. Yes, that blue is filled with lots of happy and positive and... Oh, yes, RJ. Thank you for coming. RJ, I am also interested in winter scenes as well. If you have, like Mark said, if you've got a picture you have in mind, throw it out there. Maybe it's something that can be done sooner than later. I don't know. I'm itching to do, I've been wanting to do winter scene too, but what I want to do is more like, it's going to have Sasquatch in it, is basically what I'm trying to say, so that's why I didn't really throw an idea out there. I'm sure Moo would not be throwing Sasquatch in it. But if you're interested in any Sasquatch-related winter pictures, that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing here soon, so... you might be. I don't know. You might be. But I'm pretty sure Mr. Jones would be giving you more of what you want regarding that than I would. But yeah, I've just got Sasquatch on the brain, and I'm going to put him in all different kinds of settings, and winter is one of the settings I'd like to do that in, so... But I want to do it in oil, and I cannot work in oil until I have the time and the wherewithal and the peace to do it, as well as the mineral spirits. And I do not have any mineral spirits at the moment. I am fresh out, so... Troy, we're always talking about him. Well, I am also living in a very active area, paranormally, spiritually. There's earthworks nearby. Ohio Grassman is seen frequently around here, resides around here. Licking County in Ohio is quite active, so you know how it goes. So it is creepy. It is creepy. I'll give you that. Fat boy, well, hello. Oh, listen to you and talk. Shit. Fat boy, I'm old and I'm fat. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But thank you for being so kind. Well, RJ, I don't consider a troll. I think RJ's all kinds of fun. Good night, Kitschy. Good night. Yes, Jim Adams actually... I'm not sure on the spelling off the top of my head, but yeah, the Yeti and the Yowie, where Billy lives, they all go by many different names. They're all basically the same thing, just different varieties. People come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. So do things like dogs and cats and rabbits, and there's different species or subspecies. They're not all the same generic thing, is what I'm trying to say. So, yes, Ox, kind of like that, yes. Yes, actually. Oh, fat boy, I'm not trying to be mean to you. Just me. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean to me myself. I'm just looking at me right now, going, "Ay, oh, yeah, oh, moo moo. What are you doing?" And use a friend on YouTube. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, Troy. And if your grandmother's don't you have Native American, Troy? Isn't that what you're talking about? My friend Lone Eagle, his mother, he's Native American. And Lone Eagle's not his real name. His real name's beautiful. But his mother would leave food offerings outside on a log close to where they lived when they were younger. So, oh my goodness. Oh, Troy, I thought you were meaning your family. So, oh well, fat boy, I can't help it. I'm not one who looks in the mirror and goes, "Hey." I'm more the one who goes, "Ee." So it is what it is. I'm sorry. No offense intended to anyone for any reason. So. Ah, okay. Well, I wish none of the reasons I miss my grandfather is he talked about so many things that were uh, things I'm interested in now, Sasquatch and Foo Fighters and Admiral Byrd and all kinds of things, anti-Illuminati stuff, ancient biblical stuff. I mean, if I could talk to him now, goodness sakes, the chat we'd have. Um, wow, that's crazy. I can't even imagine living long enough to make it to like 70, let alone 100. I mean, my good. Oh, fat boy, goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. Well, I kind of feel like I look like one. I feel like a something that lives under a bridge. Sure, if I look in the mirror and look at myself, I think, oh, I kind of look like a troll myself, and go, yeah. But that's just me. Can't say I have the greatest self-image in the world, but that's okay. I'll live. So. Bobby, God. Oh, Aaron, if you haven't met my best friend Bobby from childhood yet, please do. Life with Aaron, meet Bobby. Bobby, Life with Aaron. So he goes by many names, the boss, but we won't go into that now. Sometimes I call him His Excellency, but please do meet. Yes. Oh, Margie, and we don't appreciate these older relatives that we have when we're younger. I mean, you're young, what the hell do you know? So I think of many of my elders that I wish I had around now. Talk about all kinds of things, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh. I'm just glad you guys are all here. I'm glad we're having a lovely time. It's nice to see you. Oh, Bobby, you are so not the devil, whatever. The devil's an attorney. I am a lawyer. Now, I think we are just about ready to throw a little water on here. Feeling pretty good about it. I should add just a soupçon of yellow just in here just for a minute. Yeah, I look in that mirror and I go, ah. I do, and I don't even like looking in the mirror. It makes me go bleh. Gomez, hello, hello. What a fantastic group we've got in here tonight. Thank you all very much for coming. Just about ready to throw a wee bit of water on this, Gomez. And I think we're just about there. Just about there. But this was my flower for missing people. People that I haven't seen in a while or heard from in a while. Or, you know, different things keep them from being here. When I think of Rant Jams, I know he's got family things going on, and that's understandable. And I think he just got a promotion at work and trying to do what he can do right now. So, but I miss old Rant Jams, among other people. I've been watching his videos more because I miss him. And I wear his shirt all the time. Yes, I do. Very, very, very much miss the Rant Jams. Okay, Moo Moo. You have a good night. Rest well. If you're saying hello to Lion, if he's on, say hello. I may or may not stop by tonight. If not, I will see you a little bit later and say good night to you before I go to bed. And have a great evening. 15 more words. You go, Jim Brentar. You go. All right, let's put some water on here. There we go. Is he going to work tomorrow? That's cool. That's cool. Yes, Jim, time to use water for our watercolor pencils. Oh, thank you, Mercy. I'm just glad you guys are here. There's always people who are going to like it and people who aren't. People are going to thumbs up and thumbs down and do what they do. But what's important is that we're just here together and sharing part of our lives together in a peaceful fashion, in a loving, positive fashion. What more can you ask for, you know? What more can you ask for? These numbers, these subs, these views, people coming by and being trolls, people trying to make trouble for other people, and I'm not saying here tonight or nothing like that, but I just mean in YouTube in general and outside of YouTube. People who want to continue on negative, and I don't have time for it. I'm too damn old. I'm almost 48 years old. Please. I'm just happy to be here. I might be going through a poor week, but you know what? We'll get through it. It'll be okay. Bobby, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm thinking, I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking for me, my experience. I'm glad you guys are all here. Well, Jim Brentar, thank you so much. You and Jim made Super Jim tonight, so I'm happy you guys were both here tonight. Thank you so much. I love it when Jim and Jim can both be here. I can't wait to see Jim and Jim womp on some trolls next time, and they get a chance to. I want to see them both in action. I didn't give them wrenches to look at. Oh, RJ. I'm an old lady. I'm almost 48. But that's okay. I've had to go through a lot just to get here, RJ, and I don't give a damn what anybody says or thinks about it. You know, I've I've certainly been through the ringer and, you know, paid some dues along my life's way. So nothing on YouTube's gonna bother me. And I try not to let things off of YouTube bother me either, so. Yes, Bobby, I'm decrepit, I'm old, I'm an old geezer. You know. Sure, okay. Just remember you're 1 year behind me. When I turn 50, I'll be sure to tell you you'll be there in a year, so. So other than it being poor week, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Oh, Aaron, you know, I feel old, Aaron, but not like I feel like a broken down old, in that way. I feel experienced and aged and like I've crammed a lot of life into the years I've had. If that makes any sense at all. So, I feel like I've been making a journey, indeed. Life is a journey. I feel it, buddy. I feel it. I feel the journey. How about that? Is that a good way to put that, Aaron? Oh, Bobby feels old and decrepit on the heating pad. I don't even have a heating pad. Isn't that old standard old people equipment that we need to have? I've got some salts. How about that? RJ. I'm not eating the pink peppermint old people lozenge candy quite yet. I haven't broken out the horror hound candy either, so. Oh my goodness. I'm not reading Grit magazine and writing into Reader's Digest, so. Oh my goodness. I do like Necco wafers. I heard they were going out of business or got bought out or something. Yeah, Jim, I hear you about the cooling pad. Oh my goodness. Hey, Solus, hi. Well, Aaron, I've had moments in life where I've tried to warn people about very serious things like domestic issues in their lives. And I'm not talking YouTube, but I mean real life, important shit. And I've seen people carry children back into a home that was just one person living there was trying to get out and get away from something bad, and including the children, and then they just ended up going back in for the night to somewhere that they probably shouldn't have gone to. Stuff like that, real life, way bigger than YouTube could ever be. And that shit is hard to watch. And it made me feel older, going through and watching stuff like that and people making choices like that. When they're asking you, begging you for help, and you're trying to help them and seriously help them and their kids, and they still go the other way. That's what gets to me. That's what hurts me. That's what makes me feel old and aged, if that answers a question. So, oh, yes, it's nice that Solus stopped by. Ox, that's an interesting thing to say. We'll have to talk about that sometime. I'll drop you an email about that. That just reminds me of something. But yeah, getting older out here in the world outside of YouTube, seeing things, experiencing things, watching people really interact and not be the nicest people in the world. That's it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to watch people you cared about, people you thought cared about you, um, doing things they do, making mistakes that they make. We all make our own choices and mistakes and stuff, but just being out here and watching it happen sometimes, and watching family members who are supposed to care not care, and things like that. That's what really hurts me. So yeah, yes it can, and it's not getting any better. Anytime you have a group of people, here, there, or anywhere, you're going to have the same old shit, just different settings, different names and faces and places, but it's all the same shit. It's all the same show. It's all the same people doing the same things over and over and over. The trick is just getting through it. Trick is just getting through it and not letting bad things get you down. Am I painting both male and female flower naughty parts? Let's see. I think everything is represented. We've got pistils, we've got stamen, we've got, I think everything is there. Please make sure, I have it correctly. Well, oxets, that can be anywhere, I've had to deal with situations in the workplaces before, in academia and in classrooms, and it's just, it's people. It isn't really specific to any place. It's just mankind in general. So at least that's my experience. I can only speak from my experience, so you just gotta. There we go. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you. Thanks again for everybody coming. Oh, that's okay. One of the lovely new addition of glitches and little tricks and problems my phone likes to demonstrate now. But no biggie. We're almost done putting water on here for the night. And I didn't put a background color in yet because I wasn't decided on one. So perhaps I will do that a little bit later. But that blue is really showing up very nicely. I'm pleased with the blue. This represents the love I have for people that aren't here watching tonight, so. Bobby, I don't even know what that is. I can't even imagine watching regular TV anymore. There's so many of you out there to watch on YouTube, and a lot of things to catch up on, and I'd much rather watch all of you, and I have no interest in regular TV anymore. What's all my furniture pointed at? What? Okay, I don't know. Well, Aaron, you make a good point. We all have to answer for things we do in the end of all things to what I believe is the same creator, the same God, and I've got enough on my plate. I know I do, and I know none of us are perfect, and we all got things on our plate that we have to answer for, and it just is what it is. I'm trying to have as little more added to that as I can as I get older. I'm trying to do better. I'm hoping by being almost 48 years old, I can personally do a little better than what I've done. So, only in competition with myself. Ox, what in the hell are you talking about, sir? Sorry, I'm catching only part of the chat here, and I feel like I've missed a whole, what in the hell is going on? Are you talking about me? My kid involved with my channel? Jason has his own channel, and he only comes on my channel every once in a while to moderate or hang out and stuff, so. Oh, okay. Well, pardon me. I didn't mean to cut in on a conversation. Beg pardon. I'm like, what? What the hell's going on? Okay. All right, cool. I was like, what? Never mind me. I'm crazy old Marisa. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I think I like this, and I'm going to let this finish drying. And then maybe later tonight or tomorrow I will put a beautiful color in the background. Well, Solus, I'm so glad you came by. We're almost at 45 minutes. I'll let this just sit here and we can have a look at this for a minute before we get going. I'm so enjoying everybody being here. I'm just tickled. Oh, thank you, Ox. Thank you. Yeah, don't watch the regular mainstream anything anymore. Don't do it, Solus. It's all just propaganda. Which, by the way, is, according to the Smith-Mundt Act, it's perfectly legal for the government to bombard us with propaganda. Go check that out. Again, that is the Smith-Mundt Act. You can see Richie from Boston's videos on that as well. So yep, don't be surprised if there's propaganda afoot. It's perfectly legal for the government to do that to us. For those who did not know that. Yes, Aaron, I've seen Solus around. Goodness, Solus, how long's it been? Maybe a year and a half, 2 years? I've seen Solus around quite a while. So, always been very nice. Smith-Mundt. Two different last names. Smith as in, just Smith, and Mundt, I think, is spelled M-U-N-D-T. But I believe that is the act that passed somewhat recently, which legalizes the government being able to go ahead and use propaganda on the people, if I'm remembering my acts correctly. So, yes, I believe that's it, Jim Adams. Exactly. Again, I got that from my dear friend, Richie from Boston. So, Richie. Maybe Richie will join us in one of these streams one night. That'd be great. I'd shit my pants if he showed up. Good night, Mercy. Good night. We love you, honey. We're praying for you. Oh, it's been a wonderful stream. I didn't think anybody was going to show up tonight for some reason. I don't know. I never think anybody's going to show up. No special reason, just... I'm always amazed when someone comes by. But thank you all. The positive that you've brought me has gone into this little flower, and I thank you. Oh, I look forward to it. It's good therapy. I'm very happy to be here, and despite everything, glad we could all share a little bit of our lives together, even just for a short while, and just chit-chat and have a little art and a little fart, and I like that, so makes me happy. I know it's a little bit blinky. Old Stoner, I'm glad you made it in there, Stoner. Thank you. Hello, not Jim Adams. We're just wrapping things up, and I was just saying goodnight to everybody. So don't feel like just because you came in, I'm leaving because who came in. I'm just... My batteries only got so much, and... Oh... It's been very nice to have y'all here, is what I'm trying to say, so... What do I always tell you? To find someone, somewhere, that you have not told in a while that you love them. And please do so. Find that way to do that tonight before you go to bed. Make that call, leave that voicemail, send that text, that message, make that Hangouts connection, write a postcard, do something tonight before you go to bed and tell that person you love them. You'll feel a lot better for that. And I try to pick somebody I don't usually talk to or get to talk to very often to try and do that. And I'm just wondering who's going to be my victim is not the right word. But whom shall it be tonight? I don't know. We shall find out. Someone will be hearing from me tonight, me telling them I love them. And Ox, I love you too. I love all of you, each and every one of you, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not. It doesn't matter. I feel what I feel in my heart, and I love all of you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, who's going to be the victim of the love bomb from Nez tonight? We will see. We will see. One can never tell. Well, I love you too, Gomez, and you guys all know I love you. Thank you so much. If Lion's on, I might pop over. I don't know if he's on right now or not. Sharon, hey, thank you for popping in at the last minute. Thank you, thank you. This is my flower that's happy and from missing people that couldn't be with us tonight. So glad you dropped on in. Good night, everyone. I love you. Have a great one. Thank you for coming.